There's a joke to
Hello,
make there.
everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in and happy Monday. I hope everyone has had a great day or will have a great day, depending on your time zone. I'm being blinded by my light. That's a reference for some of you. You might get. We're back here again with some more Reels of Mourning, our pulp noir campaign. 65 sessions. I've seen some people wrap a whole campaign in 66 sessions, and I don't know how. Anywho.
No roleplay?
Probably not that high level shenanigans going on. Or just longer sessions. I don't know. More power to them. I couldn't do it. Anywho, the music you are hopefully hearing is by Aaron Kenny. It's called The Black Cat, and you can find it over at the YouTube library of royalty-free music. Music and sound effects during the game will be by Sirenscape. The overlay starting screen, character info, and maps you will be seeing this session were made by me in Incarnate. The amazing character art was made by Nathan. Go check out his stuff.
New video coming out on Wednesday.
Yes.
Of a certain character.
Nice.
That Psycole will know about.
Nice. The chest weasel thing was by Pointy Hat. You can also find that over on YouTube. And while you're there, you can check out the YouTube channels associated with this Twitch channel. I had a little experiment thing going that I posted on Thursday that is apparently going really well. Please go check it out. It's fun. I did a kind of sapphic version of Annabelle Lee. It was fun.
Good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I had fun making it.
I may have listened to it a few times.
I have found another poem that I will be doing a similar thing with on Thursday, so stay tuned for that. You can discuss all of this stuff over on Discord, where you can also get a sneak peek of some new art Nathan is working on. The sci-fi chick, looking fine.
Thank you.
Don't die before you finish it.
Try not to.
And last but not least, if you want to see what you can do to help or hinder the party, you can type in !perks in the chat.
Shit.
Let's go around the table, introduce ourselves and our characters. Let's start with Andy.
Yes. I'm Andy, and I will be portraying Kral, the illusionist wizard. And my tiny little factoid of the day is that in L. Frank Baum's original book, Dorothy's hair was blonde, not brown. But MGM Productions decided that, yep, that's a blonde wig and heavier makeup. And the director decided that, nope, that's too artificial and sophisticated. So to be a rural farm girl, and changed it into brown hair. So, yeah, apparently you can't be blonde if you're from a farm.
I think
Today we learn.
Norway is fucked.
I mean, it is anyway, so what's your point?
Hey.
Now, no Nordic rivalry here, please.
I mean...
Otherwise I'll call the Finns.
Not the Finns.
Eastern Sweden, you mean?
You're calling the Finns we're all fucked.
Exactly.
Oh no.
Lillith.
Just as I'm about to drink, you scared me.
Oh.
I am Lilith, or Lily, Queen of Ducks. And
Quack, quack.
Quack, quack, thank you. And I'm portraying Mile Bleakwood, or Flo Bleakwood, depending on a flip of a coin, the first sportsbook of the party.
Yay!
The Quackers one.
Yeah.
Terris.
Hello, I am Sir Terris, your friendly neighborhood ferret. Today I am portraying Eberron Weaver, the albino drow bard. And did you know that ravens can hold grudges against specific humans and recruit other ravens to harass them?
I had
That I
heard
didn't
that.
know. My friend did that.
Which I think is amazing, and it's one of the reasons why I specifically love ravens.
Yes, I love ravens too. They are
Mhm.
very smart and very fun. Psycole. That's the word I was looking for.
Hello, I am Psycole. I am playing Dawn, the Kalashtar Barbarian Fighter. And for your pleasure, once the cat gets off the book, I have your 3 dad jokes of the day. We ready?
No.
Oh god.
What
Oh,
did
we have
old
already.
What did old US soldiers use to eat their dinner with? Silverware.
I don't know. No.
Oh God.
What did the daddy water bottle say to the baby water bottle?
I do not know.
Come here, squirt.
Oh.
No.
All right.
And what is the opposite of understand?
I understand. Oh, okay.
Huh? What was? I didn't hear the answer.
Undersit.
Understood.
I mean, I would say overlay.
Before all of us suffer too much psychic damage, Nathan.
Mhm.
And resistant.
Hello, I am Nathan, otherwise known as the Art Arcana. I am playing Romulus Del Dawn, the Kalashtar Hexblade Warlock, Bloodhunter, and second Bulwark of the party. My fun fact today is yawning cools your brain like a fan cools the inside of a computer.
That's why I'm always
I-
yawning. My
I
brain
would
is
hope
amazing.
not the same way.
Not
By
the same
blowing
way.
by blowing air
Yeah.
across it.
I
I would
be
hope
worried.
there's a blood-brain barrier between that and a number of other
Yeah.
things.
And did you also know that Moby Dick was based on a real sperm whale called Mockadick?
I seem to remember that from reading
Fuck.
that
I
many,
thought-
many years ago.
I thought that's
That's
just what
a
happened in
dick
boys'
move.
locker rooms.
Comedy.
And hi, I'm Ardana or Joe or Oi, you there since Lillith is here. I'm the GM and channel runner around these parts, and I had several fun ideas for tiny little factoids. Most of them fled, but I do have a tiny little factoid and a tiny little dad joke that most people probably missed playing Baldur's Gate 3. The no, he's a daddy, not a dad joke.
I mean, nothing.
Loves ducks. So he's daddy.
He's daddy.
He doesn't just have sex, he fucks.
I mean, I think it's Carlac who calls him Dad Halsin, so you know.
Actually,
He's unbearable.
are we able to spoil it or not? Actually, I won't spoil it. Never mind.
The joke is if you wander off before talking to anyone in the goblin camp, you might meet 3 little goblin children that are talking, and one of them says, "What do you call a drow's panties?"
Underground.
Undergarments.
Oh, I remember that.
If you don't wander off and wander around where you don't belong, you will never hear that because they run off for natural reasons. If you haven't played Act 1 by now, that's on you. And the tiny little factoid that I found out is that the short film series Wallace and Gromit is 4 years younger than I am. It was the first short film in the Wallace and Gromit series was released in 1989.
And still, you don't look a day over 30.
Oh, thank you.
No.
You're welcome.
Same year as the destruction of the Berlin Wall.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to think that one led to the other, but you know.
They forgot about the cheese.
Right, so, anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time?
No. It's too early in the morning for me.
I was just checking because I was born in 1989. Unfortunately, Wallet and Gromit's Grand Day Out was not released on my birthday.
Aww.
It was
How
released
far
on
out?
It was released on the 4th of November, which is I was 4 months old.
It's your fault.
It's all my fault. I think the Berlin Wall came down closer to my birthday than Wallace and
Yeah.
Gromit.
I remember that. Not Wallace and Gromit, because I didn't know it existed, but I do remember the fall of the Berlin Wall. Yes, recap from last time.
Yes. So last session, we arrived at the docks to seek out. Sorry, my brain went Star Trek intro then.
Yes.
To boldly go.
Yes. Sorry. To seek out Flo's contact. Whilst we were there, Remus recognised the air galleon and the fact that it's called the Howling Princess, and he may or may not have previously beaten up someone who used to work on it.
With barrels?
Sorry?
Was it with barrels?
No, I think I threw his constructs at him.
Oh.
Yay.
Fun.
Romulus should know. One of them hit him in his face.
Oh.
Yes, the one that Remus threw, in fact.
Yeah.
Is this
Anyway.
what they call brotherly love?
I mean, we were trying to play catch and he didn't manage it.
With
Yeah.
a construct.
Yeah. That's what happens when you've got a barbarian for a brother. None of
And
this
an
throwing tennis
intelligence
balls.
score of stupid.
Yeah, exactly. None of this throwing tennis balls or footballs to one another. It's throwing the biggest boulder I can find at you. Yes. Anyway, Flo made contact with her contact Jax, and that we get led off to have a slight conversation with them, who turns out to be a changeling. He provides Flo with something that would help fix her friend, who we later found out to be Elon, and she has sought out Craren to potentially help with said spell. And then the other point is that hold on. Flo, he shows his true form to Flo. Well, at least a form to Flo that she recognises, and they realise that he is actually the former were-rat of Durham, and that he used to work. She knows him from past experience. I'm reading this out of order, and my brain is going all over the place. She had expected him to be dead, and he says that he would have been if he had not left in time. And Flo alludes to whether or not it could be as a result of the potentials, what the hags have been up to which he declines to comment. And that there is a mission that needs to be kept secret Oren mentions that we may have somewhere that we could potentially go to talk in peace without the interference of the hags, and Oren effectively says that we should go to the door to have a quiet chat. As we start to move away, Remus is like, well, hold on a minute. Time to be a radio mast, and effectively talk to each other in his head. Not before doing Remus's usual job of pissing someone off. And effectively, yeah. So he got into the guy's head, pisses him off, gets stabbed, and then effectively says, well, why don't we just use our brains to communicate instead? We have a mission to potentially go and cause some sort of distraction, but we need to meet with their contact, and we were waiting to find out who that contact is and when to go and find them. Flo says she's really interested in having a chat with Akides again, if he's available. And it's nice to know that Jax is not dead. We talked about potentially going into the sewers to find out what the House Tarkonnen operatives were up to, but we decided to pass and go back to the bar via the marketplace, where we find out that there's been a few whispers around us already. Oren throws in some positive rumours into the mix, including starting a giant gossip train as Nana Knits. And then we head back to the tavern, and then during the night, Oren is woken up to see a wooden mask in the window, which is alluding to his brother being nearby. He effectively has a conversation with Crown in Elvish and then throws it out the window, whilst also revealing more about his past to Craren. Throwing the mask out the window wakes Flo, who comes in to investigate. We have a few more minutes of talking before a large rat rise at the window, telling us that we need to go to the big building made of red bricks as soon as we can. The building's near a square and a big church. We are to talk with a bard there. He wears green clothes and plays the lute in the square. To which Remus says, as per usual, "Oh, finally we get to meet a real bard."
He's so going to get killed.
So killed. So very, very killed.
Alright, you can have a point of inspiration for the recap. If you already have inspiration, you can bounce it to someone else.
Who wants it?
Yippee.
You may have.
Yes.
Alright. Da 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 da. And with that, where is the there it is? With that, if we are all as comfortable as we are going to get, let's get started. I hear an ow immediately.
I'm fine. I moved my foot the wrong way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I helped father-in-law move this weekend, and you know when you try to shuffle your foot and your leg moves but your foot doesn't?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep.
My knee did that.
No.
That was fun. We're gonna... Nope, that one. This one. That one?
Maybe this one.
One of them.
Alright, let's get started. A mask on the windowsill. Vorn playing the piano for the mayor. A hint of a mission that made them cross paths with you again. Danton and Vorn are both good at what they do, and now they know that you are here, Oren. Morning light is streaming down through cracks in the grey clouds above you. The light glinting on the top of the sooted glasses that protect your eyes from the glare. The scent of spring is in the air, mingled with that of pack animals and clothes hung in closets for too long. The city is loud, people looking at you as they pass. You're all strangers here, not part of their community. The guards will aid you if you need it, but what can they do against trained assassins? You have a mission. Eliminate the ones who burned the post office. And a potential contact for another job. The mayor versus the city's underworld. Somewhere you can hear a bone die hitting a wooden surface, and a bramble thorn is stuck in your sleeve. What would you like to do, Oren?
Well, first of all, he's going to pick that bramble thorn out of his sleeve. Because how dare it? Second, it's morning. Everyone's awake, yes?
Yes. You're currently out on the street deciding what you want to do.
I would assume
I
this
think-
morning you threw a mask out to wake up Flo.
Yes.
Yes. I think for now he is sticking close to the group, but being very watchful of the crowds. Looking for a sign of his brother out there. Vaguely plotting murder.
Vaguely.
Vaguely.
Vaguely. Just vaguely. Yeah, just vague murder plots. Yeah.
What's a little bit murder between siblings?
Family.
He is trying basically, like his internal monologue here would basically be that he's thinking he's got a group here, people that for once in his life he actually trusts, and he doesn't want anything to get in the way of that, especially not his murderous fucking brother. So he's trying to decide exactly how far he'll go to protect his people, and basically that is yes, let's murder the brother. The only way to be sure. You know,
A very
decide
natural
if you want-
conclusion, I feel.
So he is looking. He is hoping that he'll be able to find Danton, like before Danton finds him, like catch him unawares, and return the blade that was rammed between his shoulder blades all those years ago.
All right. The morning crowds are not as thick as they will be later in the day. Most people are still setting up, or the ones moving around at this point are either heading to or from work. Most carriages or carts you see are carrying some form of merchant wares. There are not that many, what's it called, social calls at this time of the morning.
Fair.
So, does anyone know of a red brick building next to a church?
Can't say I've
Follow
seen
the
it.
yellow brick road.
I look at the pavement. It is grey. Baron. It's grey.
It's noir. Everything's meant to be.
No, no,
grey.
no. No, he said follow the yellow dick toad.
Oh. I mean,
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
yeah, like surely I always knew that the dick toad was native to cities, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you can just look for a big rooftop that's most likely the church.
Also makes sense.
Just
So what do you get?
a thought though.
Yeah, yeah, that's a very good thought. Shall we do that?
Yes.
Oren, are you okay? You kind of have like, and she points to like between The eyebrows. You kind of look a little bit stressed.
I'm not okay, actually. I'll live. But, no, I'm not. And he will not elaborate just yet. It's a discussion best, had indoors later.
I don't hope you and Karen fought.
No, nothing like that. Don't worry,
Flo-
dear. Mummy and Daddy are not fighting.
I don't like it when mommy and daddy fights. Joe.
Flo seems to
Yes.
have awful high thoughts about Cryer and Warren.
She does. Is there any flowers around?
Well, not wildflowers yet, but there are. You can see there is like a potted plant on in a window. That you
Is it
could reach.
pretty?
It's pretty enough to have been potted, and it's sort of within Flo's reach. You have to reach a little bit.
So she will walk over there. She will take out one of her gold coins and put it under the pot and pick one of the flowers.
No.
And she will run over to Oren and give it to him.
Flo, you're very sweet. Thank you.
Haley gave me flowers when I was down.
Thank you.
Though she started making like raids, and I can't do that. I'm not very good with my hands.
That's fair. He's going to stick it in the front pocket of his jacket. Just,
Oh,
You can see her tail wagging a little bit.
yeah, so it's, sticking out. He has decorated himself with it.
I know we have a lot to do, but I don't know what to do first. I know that you talked about something with the mayor to do.
There's all sorts of things to do. I'm happy to, as usual, follow your lead. Whoever wants to take point on this.
How about this? We find this red brick house first and do what we need to do on the surface. Because if I am correct, we need to search the sewers.
I believe the rat problems was in the sewers, yes.
Okay. So how about we do the stuff on ground level first and then work our way down.
Works for me.
Otherwise we'll be coming back here and we'll probably be covered in shit and might make us
We will
stand.
not be covered in shit when we get out of those sewers, I can assure you.
I'll hold you to that. But
I am
feel like
not walking around with you smelling like shit.
I feel like we probably wouldn't want to do anything else after having spending any amount of time in the sewer, basically. So we'll do the sewer last, and then we can just head back to the inn and recoup.
That sounds like a plan. I will probably want a bath.
Agreed. Right.
No sky baths.
What?
I think he was talking about the bath in the sky.
Oh, that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I understand.
We have no sky island to have it, so I can send you 500 feet into the air. Don't get me wrong, but you're not bathing in that time. Or if you do, it will be the quickest bath you've ever had.
I
would
can't
prefer-
fly like Remus does. Just saying.
Yes, I would prefer you not drop me from a great height, Craren. That would be appreciative.
So let's avoid the sky baths then.
For now.
Mm.
Okay,
Can I go back
so
into the tavern, please?
Like that.
shall we have a hunt for the Red Brick House?
Yes.
We could ask for directions, or we can hazard a guess.
Loomis has already gone inside whilst you guys have been talking because he's going to ask for directions.
All right. The pikeman's arms is nearly empty. It's so early in the morning. You only see a couple of guards sitting there. Both of them seem to have just gone off shift and are like looking at you like you get a distinct impression that if you cause anything right now, you're gonna get arrested on the spot and hauled away.
Fudge.
So the usual then.
Okay, is the barkeep / host at the bar?
Yes. He's standing there looking a little bit tired, but mostly fine. That was a quick turnaround. You went out, you came back in.
Well, we may have realised that we have been told to go somewhere, and we have a description, but we do not know where said place is. So,
Right.
here is a gold coin.
Thank you.
Can you tell us
Jesus.
what?
No. That's just player observation. It's about, yeah, you're tossing gold coins for pieces of information. Sure, they will speak. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, yeah, I will toss away my car, no problem.
Anyway, we are looking for a red brick building next to a church of some kind, where a bard often stands outside wearing green in a square.
Uh-huh. Are you changing where you're staying, or are you staying here tonight as well?
Well, here's another gold coin to reserve the room for tonight, plus the usual food and breakfast in the morning.
Well, for that, you can have the beds for a week.
I swear it was like 2 silvers. Anyway, carry on.
Well, the building you're looking for is in the center of the city. And, no judgment from me. Been there myself a couple of times. Kinda easy to find a Dawn Hall.
I feel like I have described something that has a reputation. Would you be so kind as to share said reputation?
Well, the Dawn Hall is a place you go to lose money. Or win exceptional large amounts of it.
Okay.
Or exchange body fluids.
There are many ways you can lose money there. Most of them are pleasurable.
Oh dear.
Interesting.
Now, hold tight to your coin purse. And, Isaac is the bard you're looking for.
Isaac or Isaac?
Isaac.
Okay.
It's kind of... you can't really miss him. I think his lute was tuned about a decade ago.
Well, that can't be any better than our current bard.
Ow.
Oren is outside.
Yes, I know.
The barkeep gives you a hearty laugh.
You absolute twat waffle.
My condolences to your ears if that's the case. Now, if you're going to Dawn Hall in the morning, at least you will probably get out of there with most of your earnings intact.
Nice. Well, thank you for your time.
You're very welcome. It's step out of here, hitch west, and actually, if you look out the from here, you can see the roof of the Church of the Silver Flame. Walk past that west.
Gotcha. Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome. You're paying for it.
I guess we shall see you anon. And I turn around and walk out.
Remus has now made use of the GPS. The gold positioning system.
Oh no.
I walk out and I say, time to find a real bard, and then carry on walking and see whether or not they'll keep following or not.
You are going to get killed.
Brother, you've already got a target on your back. Do not make things worse.
Have I?
Would-
When I turn around.
It would be a shame if he fell on a dagger 9 times.
Oren
Back
isn't
first.
even saying anything. He is glaring at you. You have all of his focus right now.
I know that I am going to pay for this in cruel and unusual ways.
I mean, that's one way of making sure Oren isn't completely getting an anxiety attack over other stuff.
One would almost say this is deliberate.
Oh dear.
Hello,
He's not
Rosie.
smart enough to realize that he has an intelligence of 8.
Remus is not intelligent to realise that this is actually a good thing for Oren. He just thinks he's pissing him off for no reason. Anyway, are you guys coming? We have to go to a place called the Dawn Hall, which may or may not be a den of...
Entertainment center.
Yes, an
With
entertainment
permission,
centre.
with permission from you, I want you to make a con save.
I know what you're doing. Go on then.
You need to make a con save.
Yeah. 8.
What was it? It was an 8?
Yes.
Yep. Zip it has been cast. If you want to talk for the next, how long?
I think it's a minute.
Minutes. You are going to need to cut your mouth open,
I kind of like.
and
Oh, we need to
you will
go.
take 6 damage.
Hmm.
Oh no, he would wait until you said that, and then he will just go shh and
Oh,
cast it.
okay. Okay.
I will
this is
say,
fun.
Oren, he's quite enjoyable when he's silent.
What I then do is mentally connect with Oren instead. And I carry
And
on
you get-
speaking.
And you get in that annoying accent he was originally using before he dropped the act. Aracocker sits in the old gum tree.
At which point I will go. I kind of, you can see him like do a deep sigh because obviously nothing can be expelled. I don't have a dagger, so I pull out a hand axe. And
You're going to go full on. Would you like to know
I
how
just
I
kind
got
of
these
like
scars?
use the little nicked edge and just kind of like because I'm imagining it's like strings and just kind of like, yeah.
That'll work.
Yeah. How much damage do you take?
6. He takes 6.
And has bleeding gums for a while.
You can see Flo looking at Romulus in shock.
Romulus is just going to kind of just have his hand to his face and be like, what the fuck is this day?
Well,
It's only just begun.
that's Oren. I must say, I didn't quite appreciate how fun that spell is when you were using it beforehand, but yeah, I like it.
It gives me a minute of quiet. Or it almost did.
Anyway,
By this point, Romulus has probably started just walking in a direction he thinks he needs to go.
yes. Anyway, so we have to, as I said, we have to go to the Dawn Hall, and the bard we're looking for is called Isaac.
Excellent.
I have not written that thing in Crown's inventory. What was that fucking map he had again?
The Wayfarer's map?
Well, yeah, something of the sort.
Itchy.
Yeah. It's a magical map that always shows you the lay of the land you're in.
Uh-huh. Does it show Dawn Hall is what I'm asking.
You pull out the map, you look at it, and you don't see any like names of stuff. You see specific buildings.
Yeah, more of it. Okay, it's on the map, but I'm mostly just saying, do we get a lay of the land? As in, so it's left at a traffic light. It's 9 turns in the roundabout, and then you stick your dick in the wall socket, and then the Pope plays banjo at the corner. You know, stuff like that.
What's a socket?
Basically, what you see is the map you have on roll 20. You do see the 2 huge buildings that I have marked, with one with the emblem of the sovereign host, and the other one with the silver, like the flame of the silver flame. I
mean,
you see
we knew we were heading west of that. We know about that.
Yeah. And on your map, you also see this area looks like a square. So.
Okay. So I'm going to assume that Crown is just going to bring out the map and just go, we're probably heading about yay over there-ish. And from the looks of things, we are over here-ish.
Interesting.
Yes, it's broadly west, not far from the Church of the Silver Flame.
Yeah. But if we're heading towards that square-ish, and if we're following the roads...
If you're following the roads, it'll take you about an hour to get there. If you cut across, you'll do it in half an hour to 45 minutes.
I'm just saying, is most of this living quarters, or is most of this businesses?
Most of it is living quarters.
Yeah, and streaking through someone's backyard is less than exciting, to be perfectly frank.
I mean, I'll streak through the backyard. That's not a problem.
I'll even pay you. So, your choice. What's the route?
Well, Romulus has started walking. What way did Romulus go?
I'm going to assume up towards the Sovereign Host and then heading down south again that way, or across in between buildings, but does he know that?
Most of these buildings right here are like apartment buildings, so they don't really have any yards with walls in between, so you can just snake through.
I think Romulus is just going to follow the main road. He's going to go kind of up here, down there, and just like, go.
Yeah.
Flo would have followed, being like, okay, Bard is mad. The barbarian is insane. She's going after the one person that she thinks is still sane. Except Craren, but Craren stayed, so.
Craren is at least looking where we're going, so it's like, and I'm going to assume Flo's looking on the map, Remus is doing whatever he's doing, and it's like, if we're here, it would make sense to go that way, right? Just over here. Shortest way should be between these houses and then get to this crossing, and from there we should be able to follow the road ahead, and then turn left and just follow that road for a while. I think that would make sense.
Makes sense to me.
Is someone bringing Remus back, or are we just walking?
Leave him.
Excellent. Off we go. That's the sound of walking.
Okay, okay. Yep. Yep, definitely. Sound of walking.
Yeah, I agree with this.
Is someone getting Romulus, or are you just letting him take the long way around?
The flow would have been like, kind of like, not like grabbing his. He has a coat, right?
Yes.
So you know how like a child like just stops someone by
Yep.
knocking, and she's like,
We're going that way.
Ah. Okay. So they decided to pick a direction.
Craren took out the map.
I forgot he had that.
If it
Alright,
helps,
so did he.
if it helps, I just. No one really told me we actually had a map, so it's nice to know we actually do have a map.
It is very nice to know. Now we both know something. In that case, then, shall we follow them?
Yes, I think I will go a little bit behind Orin and Remus, though I don't know what's going on.
Agreed. I'll join you.
It's kind of like having when Durin and Akides and the rest of the people are starting to discuss, and you remember Jerica, right?
Yes.
When she gets mad, she has a tendency to throw a fit.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't throw the people she's mad at. She throws the people that basically says hi to her in the hallway.
Roger. I understand.
And
you can see her ears going more and more backwards again.
and I accidentally did it once.
Yeah.
You couldn't have known. It's okay.
I
Well-
should have known since she was growling half the way. And I'm kind of waiting for Oren to do the same thing because she's they're daggers.
Let's give them a bit of space. Let's just hang back and we'll head on to wherever we need to go. And if he wants to talk about anything later, then we can give him that kind of space to do so. But for now, let's follow them. Give them a little bit of space, just so we're not in a line of fire if anything happens, and then see where we're going.
It's kind of funny because right now it's kind of like home. I'm just waiting for Praren to kind of start talking like Yafe about responsibilities and stuff.
Oh.
And then Durin coming in being the more reasonable one, not telling anyone to rip someone's head off, because that's what Yafe does.
I can imagine that's quite comforting in a way.
Yay, casual head rippage.
Yay.
It really feels like home.
I'm glad.
Waffler.
Boop.
It's not. This is like very, very cute in her way. She's like, this is basically like home. Everyone's just throwing shit.
I mean, in the context of things, like it's a very unhealthy dynamic. But in terms of like, like, in the case of Flo, like
It is.
this feels like it's kind of like just what Flo is kind of used to in the sense of like this is the pack dynamic that she grew up with.
Yeah, exactly. Which it's not unhealthy for other people.
I just
For her, it's basically like home.
I just realized that basically Flo's whole formative years is basically the TV show Dinosaurs.
Yeah, exactly. Just saying the wrong words and being eaten.
Anyway, shall we follow them and see where we need to go?
What was the phrase? I'm the baby, gotta love me.
Yeah.
Again! I'm just getting
Again.
yeeted into a wall. We're gonna need a new Timmy.
Yes.
Alright. The closer you get to the center of the city, the more people there are, and you realize that almost every area has its own form of market, and close to the actual church, the streets are lined with white and blue banners wearing the stylized flame. And the houses here are a lot more posh, and the streets are extremely clean, almost like they have just been swept or washed. And you barely see any form of working animals here other than horse-drawn carriages. There's also this whole area in here. So I'm not sure if you're gonna cut across or if you following the road, but right there, there also seems to be like an intentional crossroads with stalls that look more permanent, seemingly selling what looks like nice papers and quills, ink wells, a trinket booth that looks like it sells some form of like holy symbols, and candles with the emblem of the silver flame on them.
You can see the disdain on Flo's face.
Let's not hover here for too long.
You're being watched the entire time.
Yep, let's not stay here for too long. Let's go where we need to go, and not be in this general vicinity for any longer than we need to be. I think that'll be a good idea.
I'm going to assume that at the crossing, Crown is going to bring out the map again and just decide to, like, yeah, seems that we're going this way, left thing, and I told you the sound of walking.
Yeah, now on the map you can tell that you can either walk around the way Oren did, or you can cut across some alleyways.
We're walking the big road thing because we still don't know where this place is, and I'm going to assume that we will find it on the way.
And I
Oren
don't
is
think
currently avoiding alleyways.
Raren is smart in not bringing the 3 lycanthropes into Silver Place.
There's also that. You do find Oren at this crossroads. You find another place filled with more permanent market stalls. There's also a fountain there, and you hear the clink, telltale plinking of the tuning, for lack of a better word, of a lute. It's very clear that whoever is doing it has no intention of actually saving that poor instrument.
Oren will approach the sound cautiously.
Yep.
Oh, that's very rich of you to say. Sound.
I mean, it is a sound noise.
It's distressing, is what it is.
And you see what looks like a half-elven man sitting on a crate, just plinking on, turning screws here and there and plinking on the strings.
I think it's dead already, friend, he'll say in Elvish.
The guy looks up and sorry, don't speak that.
In common, I think it's dead already.
That explains it.
You don't need to keep strangling it.
Well,
Choking the ferret.
that's a lute.
Yes.
It used to be, I'm going to assume.
Can you make it work? Because I have been turning these screws and I just can't get it to sound right.
He will pluck it nimbly from the gentleman's hands and inspect it. Yeah, I have lute proficiency.
Yep. You immediately notice that one of the screws has been worn round. Like, it keeps turning, but there's like, it doesn't stick.
Is that something that I can use mending on?
Yes.
He will mend the lute and hand it back. Actually, he will mend the lute. He will tune it properly, and then he will hand it back.
Yeah, because you have proficiency in the lute, you manage to tune it, and the man looks at you and plucks a few of the strings. Just, what's wrong with it?
One of your tuning knobs was worn. I fixed that for you, and it was in dire need of tuning. That's all.
I've been trying to tune it. That explains it.
Yes, with the knob there. You could tune it all you wanted. It would not have kept tension.
Well, thanks.
If Crown
No
isn't
problem.
immediately needed, I will feed the beast.
Thank you.
Now, we were supposed to talk to this bard, or not?
Is he wearing green?
Yes, he is.
Then he meets the description we have been given. The only thing that we have left to find out is whether or not his name is Isaac.
Is your name Isaac?
No, that's his brother.
I was asking.
My name's Talon. These are my companions. I think it was Flo that was supposed to talk to him, yes?
We were gonna talk to your boss?
Right. Still
About
don't.
the rat problem?
Right. Yeah. You're the one. Right. Well. Godspeed. It's through those doors.
Well, thank you.
He points behind you. I can't remember what the passphrase was, but you should be able to find the good-looking tiefling in there somewhere. Just ask for Jax.
Yes, we know Jax.
Like I
I
said,
assume everybody knows Jax.
I think he would like people to think that.
And I won't, what's the word I'm looking for? I'll let him think that.
Thank you. Alright then. Well, it's just across from here. Should be in there somewhere. They've just opened the doors. And now that I can actually not scare people away, I might earn some coins today. Thank you for that.
No problem.
And considering he doesn't speak Elvish, Crown will say to Oren, unlike his usual days when he gets played to stop.
Indeed.
I feel like I'm missing a trick here to really piss Oren off for a tune.
Oh, he's going to stab you in the knee at some point.
As you turn away, you hear him pick up the lute and just strum it for a moment, and because I rolled a natural 1 for performance,
Ooh.
you hear the fluttering of many small birds fleeing the scene.
Understandable.
Oh,
Even
you
Remus,
rolled on that one too.
Yeah, I did.
even Remus screams out in pain and goes, "Oh my god! How could anyone be worse than Talon?"
Oh, that was the wrong one. Apologies for that. Let's try that again.
Please don't.
That's a 5.
Oh no.
You hear like, oh, well, better than yesterday. And he wanders off, and you hear the plang, clang, plang, clang, clang. In tune this time.
I should have just left it. Okay.
Alan, I take everything back.
Mm.
I didn't realize that anyone could be worse than you.
I feed you. Remember this.
True. But I'd like to think that I'm distracting you.
That might not be such a good thing, friend.
Why?
Hi.
I should probably keep my wits about me.
What wits?
Not a stab. Death.
Remus is rapidly becoming the big brother of the party. It's going to irritate everybody.
He will end up injured one way or another at some rather inconspicuous and maybe, depending on situation, inconvenient time.
Fred, can you teach me Fireball?
I definitely can.
Excellent.
if DM allows, we will definitely do this.
I mean, you need to learn it first.
Kran has no problem learning it, passing it on to Oren, and then eventually forgetting it.
Bards can learn Fireball.
I know.
I don't see a problem with this.
Excellent. This is a thing I must learn, and he's saying this out loud to Krarin.
I'm going to assume we can procure a scroll or two, and we can look at things, and I can show you how it's constructed, and we can work out the finer details. Meanwhile.
Yes, if I have to become a wizard to do this, I will.
No. I assure you we can work this out. But let's start with a scroll, and I'll teach you how to read it and how to translate it.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
An 8 intelligence wizard might not be the best.
And all you can hear by Flo walking behind you guys.
Yes, exactly like home.
I'm happy you're what even is the word for that? Acclimatizing. Yes, that's one.
All right. You find yourselves in front of a very well-pointed red brick building. At the top of it, you have a stylized sunrise. The heavy oak doors are currently closed, and they are carved in this fantastic motif of birds sitting in trees singing. Parts of the walls of this building are also stained in white to create an illusion of fog on the lower floors. You see shutters closed over windows on the second floor, which on the map is the thing to your right. That's the second floor. And the area outside this building has been meticulously cleaned to the point where the gray flagstones are almost sparkling.
Well, this looks like a fine establishment.
Oh, before we go in, I was warned to keep hold of your money.
Mm-hmm.
They do enjoy removing people from their money.
I will button every pouch and hide it.
Rose pouch has not left her corset bra thingy.
I mean, you purveyor of prisons should know about the prison pocket.
No.
So, who's going to go? Who...
I like that. I like that the only reaction I got was 3 coughs and silence.
I was just about to say the normal squeal being like, and this is a reminder that this Twitch channel is 18 plus. Because we are not grown-ups.
No, we are not.
Well,
We are grown-ups on paper.
I'm a child with a drinking permit.
Right, Romulus, you were saying.
Who's going to enter first?
If no one else is stepping forth, Craren will.
Excellent, I will follow.
Just click the thing.
Yes.
Okay, let's not start a rave inside. Hold on.
Jesus. Whatever happened?
Oh no, it's a
Less
magical
effects,
door.
Please and thank you.
Door.
I will murder you in your sleep.
Door.
No, you won't.
Please.
Door.
That's better. All right. You find yourselves inside a very lush room.
Opulent.
Opulent, even. Why did that decide to make the background white?
I have no idea.
No, we don't do that. Ever. Keep it dark. There you go. In the middle is a brazier with some form of incense smoking along the sides. You see a few patrons already lounging on couches and plush seats, looking at you with almost unseeing gazes. And the whole area smells of lavender and rose water and fabric cleaner.
Fabric cleaner?
Yes, to keep all the rugs actually clean.
Oh, you meant like that. I was like that. Yeah, and here's our barrel of fabric
No,
cleaner.
you can
yeah,
tell-
you meant-
You can tell that the rugs that are strewn about the place have been recently cleaned because you have that kind of smell of detergent.
Yeah, I was very
Joe?
confused.
Yes,
Is this the brothel?
among other things.
You can see Flo realizing where she is, and she's like,
Oh no.
Kayleigh's gonna be so mad at me. And you can see her sitting down, curled up and swaying back and forth.
Why? It's not like you're doing anything.
I think because of the smells, I think Romulus is going to get a little bit overwhelmed because of the smell. Plus, I'm going to give him the canon that he does not like lavender, so he's going to just like wait outside on this one.
Aaron is going to roll a perception check, I think, to see if perception or insight. What would it be to try and determine what is wrong with you?
Say it's insight.
Let's see how that goes on. Okay, that's a 15.
Is the aromatics natural, or is there something magic about this? As in, what I'm wondering is it has nothing to do with deception. It's nothing to do with illusion. It's more to do with. I'm thinking. Crown is pondering. Is this from imported flowers and herbs, or is this a magical effect?
What's your passive investigation?
16.
You can tell it's not magical. It's just very expensive incense.
Yeah. I think it should be something else. I had. The passive is based on modifiers and shit,
Yeah.
and modifiers change with things and stuff, and then modifiers have changed. So I think it should update and be like 17 or something of the sort, but that's besides the point. I haven't updated those numbers since we started this campaign, so yeah.
Yeah, no, you needed a 13 to discern that they're...
Yeah. Because from where Carnis is standing, it's deciding if they are willing to spend the funds on the real deal, and if they are, it's easier to contextualize where the rest of this building and how it fits in with the city, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Oren has taken one of his handkerchiefs and prestidigitated to smell strongly of rain in a forest, and has handed it to cup the smell of the lavender. I think he saw the nose wrinkle and was just like, something smells off to him. Doesn't know what.
Much appreciated. I think because of that now, Romulus might have an easier time actually being inside.
Yep.
Yeah, just quietly. I could do the inside of nostrils if you prefer.
The hanky will be fine for now, thank you very much.
Anyone with a passive perception of 13 or higher would have heard, as you stepped through, a tiny bell ring further inside the building.
You can just see Flo's ears like twitch from the bell.
And after a couple of minutes, you hear click, 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 click of shoes as the door opens at the other... No, that's not a locked door. Open door. There you go. And a tall, thin, older woman starts coming towards you. She is dressed in what looks like a dressing gown, but her hair is finely made, and she has this nice, like, hair decoration across her forehead. She looks like she's getting ready for the day. And guests.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning to all of you. How can Mama Nell help you?
We're here to speak with a specific, a certain tiefling fellow. You might know him.
Right. Give me a moment. She walks back a few steps, looks through the door, and just goes, "Hey, pretty boy, get here."
Is it like a proper fishwife's kind of change of voice?
Yes. And you, you hear.
I like your handling.
Well, I have handled a lot of young people in my days, and some old ones too.
I'm sure you have.
Now, I do not want to pry, but you are very early to meet one of my residents.
It's not like that.
I'm not gonna pry in business that's not mine. I'm just gonna remind all of you.
We are willing to pay. Of course, we are willing to pay you for his time.
Oh, don't
if
worry
that is
about
necessary.
that. No, don't worry about that. If that becomes a thing, we can deal with that later.
Of course.
I do charge extra for groups, though. Just...
And all she sees is
Understandable.
Flo swaying back and forth.
Oh
Looking
dear!
around, being like,
What is wrong with your friend? Is it the incense? Is it too strong for you all? It's the leftovers from last night. I just let it burn out. It's so expensive.
No. This is not the type of place our friend frequents. Not that your establishment isn't lovely. She's just
Shy.
betrothed.
Young one, I know exactly the reputation and the kind of vibes my place gives off. I've been running this establishment for decades.
You can just see Flo looking up at her with like small tears in her eyes, which is like, it's a very nice place you have, miss.
Oh dear, you don't have to worry about a thing. I never saw you here.
I'm sure we can find an agreement regarding a group deal later.
And you can see Flo looking at daggers at poor Craren being like, how dare you?
The woman.
I mean, Craren will explain things later, but right now it's social lubricant.
The woman, Mama Nell, steps over to you, Flo, and then kneels down. I never force anyone to do anything within my home. If all you want is somewhere to sleep and be safe, I can offer that. Or if you want to partake in what other things we have to offer, that's also on the menu. One thing, though, that I will always offer, I am completely blind to who was here. You were never here. I don't know who you are. I've never seen you if anyone asks.
I really like you, lady.
Ah, thank you. I like you too, little one. Now, and she stops for a moment and you can see her listening. I believe your friend is about to come into the room. I shall leave you and keep your voices down if you don't want the walls to have ears. And she looks around at the other patrons in this room.
Of course.
She wanders out and passes just as Jax comes out and darlings, you made it.
Yes.
And Flo is still swaying a little bit on the floor.
Oh. Oh, she'll be fine. Well, if you will follow me, darlings. You just have to meet my boss. Since you're here and you made an effort to come visit me.
Of course.
Now, how
Do you need help?
You can see Flo just like, again, just like she did with Romulus, like grab the back of his coat and just like look down very shyly and just follow.
To be honest,
So, have you ever heard of chaperone?
You can see her look up at you and she just shakes her head very slowly.
A chaperone is somebody who accompanies a young lady, like such as yourself, to assure that their virtue is not questioned in questionable places. I will vouch for you as your chaperone that nothing untoward has happened if asked.
Do you know like the biggest puppy eyes you can ever imagine on a person?
Yes.
That's the eyes she's giving you right now.
You are here on legitimate business, and I will ensure that everybody knows that, Flo. You don't have to worry about your betrothed. About your betrothed thinking that anything has happened here other than
Business.
Above board business.
Whatever Remus says about you, Oren, it's not true. You're a very good friend and a very good bard.
He's going to give her a little side hug, like side-armed hug, and just, shall we? We don't want to keep our friends waiting.
Yes.
Crown is going to mutter in Elvish to Oren while moving through the room. I had no idea you provide such services.
I'm a man of many talents.
So I have noticed. Uh-huh.
Oh my.
While this is happening, Romulus is just going to casually just sniffing the hanky and just trying not to get the scent of lavender.
I really can prestidigitate the inside of your nose if you'd prefer.
This is fine.
Remus?
As we walk through the room, following all of that, can I, glance around at all of the other patrons to see if any of them are taking undue notice of us?
You look
They are
around.
all spaced out of their minds.
This gentleman over here seems to be sleeping. These two ladies are completely interested in something in the ceiling, and you're not entirely sure where these two are looking, but it's not at you.
Drugs.
Thanks.
Possibly some form of yes.
Okay. Just wanted to be safe.
This is an occasion you want to be safe.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yes.
This is a boulder running over your testicles. That's not when you want to be safe. This area where there's... You make no sense.
Boulder running over my testicles is something I know how to deal with. Weird people slightly drugged up is probably not. Plus, there's all this cloak and dagger spy shit stuff that you and Oren are into.
Yeah, Oren
Joe?
seems oddly comfortable.
Joe,
Yes.
I'm gonna send you a DM about something.
All right. Well, you make your way into the second room, and it is a bit more sparsely furnished. Just a couple of just a couple of couches and a rug on the ground. You see another brazier. This one only having embers in it. No incense coming off of it. Just providing a little bit of low light in this hallway. Jax is leaning against the wall slightly, waiting for all of you. Pew.
Excellent.
Yes.
Well, allow me. Walks around the corner. You hear a quick rapping on a door, and he's going to step through here. You hear muffled talking, and then steps back out and come on in, darlings. She'll see you. And
Hang on, I've just... There we go.
I'd keep any weapons sheaths.
Of course. Oren will, in fact, wait for Flo before stepping out of her sight. Or before he will always stay within Flo's line of sight, so he's actually going to let her take the lead when they move. He is now on her arm.
That's awfully bold of you to assume that I'm armed.
Oren,
Hmm?
can I give you a gift afterwards?
Of course, if you feel like you must.
And her tail wags a little bit. Joe knows where this is going.
The gift is called an happy ending.
But yeah. Oh my god, I know this character!
Should I be concerned?
I'm gonna let everyone walk into the room before I describe the room because it's very small and it's kind of cramped and yes.
Well, yeah.
Going all the way over to the window to let people in.
Let's see.
What's your walking sound? What's your
How
struggling
about
sound?
That doesn't sound like walking to me.
No.
how about considering the tiles are a bit fucky, I'll be sharing the tile with Oren for a second.
That works. You can
That's
also hold down Alt when moving so you can overlap.
No, I move the entire browser when I do that.
Okay, that's fair.
Or any other window in my operating system. If I hold Alt, I move the window. That's the problem right now.
Ah, that's fair. All right. Stepping through the door, you step into a very cramped, kind of small office that is absolutely packed with books, scrolls, papers, maps, ledgers. Like from floor to ceiling, it is packed. A single light fixture on the wall is shedding light across this, and you also have a window across, sitting on top of a wooden chest that holds more papers and maps on top of it. In one corner, you see a tall, regal-looking woman with red hair and dark brown eyes, arms crossed across what looks like some form of protective gear, kind of similar to what you've seen before, the Tarkanan, with the woven linen and leather, and a sword hanging at her side, heavy braid resting across her back. Behind the desk, a very fine-looking green inlaid, dark brown desk, is a smaller woman, with pale skin and radiant green eyes, white braid hanging down across a very well-made vest, covering a white linen dress shirt with the sleeves rolled up, and on top of her nose sits a pair of round glasses as she looks up at you and well, aren't y'all of that a sight for sore eyes? Welcome.
I
Thank you.
had the pleasure to meet.
Ah, of course not. Well, I heard about y'all a while back, by lakeside, I believe.
Mm,
Not-
Karen is going to reply by some. So this is where you are. Just very dryly,
She looks over
matter of
at you.
fact, nothing more, nothing less. Just this is where you are.
I assume you two have met.
I don't think we had the pleasure, no, but I do know about you, Mr. Rearrant.
Fancy meeting you.
Name's Dara, y'all. I hope you had a pleasurable walk over here.
It wasn't
Something
raining,
like.
can't complain.
I still think I have my purse.
And she like looks into her.
Well, that's good. Don't lose track of that one now. Now, I think y'all are here because you heard something about a job.
Indeed.
Rat problem, yeah.
Something.
I think y'all do. It's a very simple job. All you have to do is keep a gnome busy for an hour or two. Make sure he doesn't leave the room.
For some reason, Flo looks at Oren.
You're very good at keeping people busy.
I can do that, yes.
Excellent. Well, how do y'all feel about going to a masquerade ball?
Do I have to wear a dress?
Of course not. It's a masquerade. You can wear whatever you want as long as it's fancy and actually covers you.
He's going to grin at her, grin at Dara, and give her a little wink. Just how covered must one be?
I feel that's up to y'all if you want to play like playing at being gods or some form of mud wrestler. I feel that's up to you, but y'all are the ones who have to actually get in. I can only provide the tickets.
Understood.
I mean, you and Claire look like important people. Me
Thank
and
you.
That's very
Me
flattering of you.
me and the boys can most likely pretend to be your guards. Especially Remus, he looks very, very buff.
I will admit it was a while since I had considered having an entourage.
Yes.
I'm not dressing fancy.
I don't think I know how.
It's
Well-
okay, Romulus, neither do I.
Okay. Yeah.
But that's why we have Oran.
Yeah.
I can dress you.
I see.
Not in a way that's weird.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying. So you say we had to keep a gnome busy.
Yes. I should call him the Lord Mayor of the proud city of Zandrar, I suppose.
What can you
Yes.
tell us about this gnome? As in, is he resistant to spells? Anything like that? How much of a problem is he going to be?
From
Well,
our last time we ran into that twit. It didn't seem to pose much of a problem.
Kraran, I often don't look like I will pose much of a problem. That doesn't mean that I can't.
No, but you have already missed a guy. Let's see. You've already met a guy with less than ample student loans.
Well,
I'm
from
sure
what
he'll be
I
keeping
heard
busy.
from my little bird, you handled the mayor quite admirably yesterday.
And we'll be at his ball. Is that it?
Yes.
Excellent.
I can think
Now-
of something.
Now, occupied. To what extent? I'm going to assume, for the sake of the political nature of this area, he's needed alive.
Ah, yes. Well, what you need is to make sure he doesn't leave the reception room for about an hour and a half or so. No murders, no maiming, no harming, nothing to call the guards to the situation.
Oh, naturally. Naturally.
If you want to maim or harm or hurt him after the ball or the morning after, I haven't heard anything. That's entirely up to y'all.
We need him alive as well. That's for a different reason, as I'm sure you're aware.
May I
It was-
ask? Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, go on.
No, you go ahead.
No, seriously, go on. I wasn't going anywhere, but Larbin.
I was just going to ask what the stakes are. I don't necessarily need to know. I'm just curious.
Oh, the stakes? Don't get caught.
Well, I mean, what's going on in the background? What do you need him distracted for, or will you not tell me that? I'm not going to be offended if you don't. I'm just a curious bastard.
I'm afraid that's need to know and you don't. It's
Understood.
called plausible deniability. Safer for all of us involved.
Like hell it is
Understood.
for need to know basis.
Well, unless you're gonna go run around the mansion, which I don't suggest you do, considering that at least one of you all have a bounty on you for various reasons.
You deal with information as much as I do.
True.
What I meant to say, Dara, is if this is some kind of a heist, I may be of further use to you.
Well, all I can say is that if you see a long-tailed fella hopping out of a window, no, you didn't.
Understood.
No, naturally. Naturally.
And should guards be drawn towards said fella, there might be something extra in it if you could keep him away.
I have a plan for that.
Excellent. I don't need to know.
Have you ever heard of a Hongarask?
I don't believe I have, no.
Giant snail about the size of an elephant, completely harmless. Draws a crowd, though.
I'm
Giant
sure,
golden shell.
I'm sure that would be an excellent way to keep people away from areas they shouldn't be in. But
Especially if one of said guards were to promptly turn into one.
I'm sure that would be highly amusing for everyone involved, except the guarding, of course. Now, can I assume that you're taking on this job?
That's not up to me.
Now, how about
So there's no rat problem?
Oh no, not in this. I'm sure Jax had some kind of thing that y'all were talking about, but this particular one, it's not the rat problem. Unless you want to
And-
off one of my snitches, that's entirely up to you.
and Flo? In this context, we may not be talking about rodents.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure you all have someplace else to be, and I have another meeting coming up. Are you taking the job, or are you not?
I'm going to assume that it would be of. Well, out of curiosity, for the sake of argument, so we're in the morning. When is this?
You haven't asked her yet.
No, more of a. It's a ball, and there's tickets, and there's things. That's more of a. What I'm wondering from a game point, a player point of view, is more of a. Is it the same day?
You haven't asked her that yet.
Excellent. Good. So, where, when, how is our problem, but where and when?
Well, if you all accept this little job of your... If you all accept it, well, it's tomorrow evening at the mayor's mansion, where you were yesterday.
I'm going to assume it's a masquerade. Is it a formal dress wear, or is it a look whatever kind of masquerade?
Well, I would suggest dressing up fancily, though I'm not entirely sure your entire party can pull it off.
I will never have less than a dress suit.
Then that should suit you fine.
Same.
Now,
Mhm.
I assume we know each other for reasons. I know about you, you know about me.
Aye.
I'm going to assume for reasons you are the player on the board we need to deal with. Much like that twat waffle of a mayor is not the person in charge in the city.
No, that would be the Countess.
Hardly in charge, but most definitely holding the official power.
Well, the mayor controls communications, the Countess controls the guards, I control the information, and there are various troops, groups, guilds, and conclaves that control their various areas of the city.
At which point information you know about our deals, where we're coming from, what we're doing, but in the event that you need to be refreshed, he's going to flick a, much like you flick a playing card, a calling card towards Dara.
Hold on.
You should know how to. You should know how to contact things.
You flick the card over, and the woman in the armor reaches out a hand and catches it in the air, and then places it down on the desk for Dara.
I assure you, it's a piece of paper.
She looks at you, squinting. Dara looks at the cards. For a brief moment, you see her eyes flashing, and Craren, you've cast a spell so many times, you realize she just cast Identify on the card.
Mm-hmm.
And don't have the candle right now, but I can get one.
Let me know if you have further questions.
Absolutely. Now, since we all are friends, and in order to eliminate some confusion that y'all might have, my name is Dara, old Dara of the Dawn Hall, or some people call me the Huntsman. They don't. Most people don't know it's the same person. It's quite amusing.
I like that.
Dare I ask why they call you the huntsman?
I think it's because it's a spider.
Well,
Yeah.
well, the huntsman is a slimy old geezer of a man, according to the rumors, who has his fingers in everything and don't hesitate to kill you if you get in the way.
I like
Hmm.
that.
I personally don't kill my assets unless it's absolutely necessary.
Ah.
Of course you don't, but you will happily make them disappear if they're an inconvenience, which is basically the same thing, but without your fingerprints.
Yes.
Dara,
Yes.
come morning, if your long-tailed friend were to join us for breakfast, I might be able to bestow a useful boon on them, as I've been doing in the evenings before bed with my lot, but I'm going to do that in the morning and then, so we still have it for the ball tomorrow night.
I shall let him know. And he can make that decision himself.
Now, you mentioned tickets. Do we need
Yes.
tickets or... Yeah. Okay.
Well, since we're all now friends, she pulls out a drawer of the desk, pulls out an envelope and places it on the table. There should be 5 tickets for you all here. And, well, I'm not sure what exactly you would all like for a reward for services rendered, but at the Dawn Hall, everything's for sale.
I'm sure we can reach an agreement.
Right. First of all, I will be owing your group a favor. It's not something to sneeze at, I'm sure, but
Excellent.
you can also ask our friend Jax if you need help getting dressed. There are many articles of clothing that gets left behind here.
I'm sure there are.
And tomorrow
I'm sure we
evening,
can find a tutu for Remus.
tomorrow evening around sunset, that's where, it's not when it starts, but what kind of fine folk would be there right when the party starts. Your mission is to keep the mayor inside the reception room for about an hour or so.
Is there any specific time we need to keep him there for an hour?
Well, right about when you arrive, and I'll have one of my little birds come and tell you when the deed's done. Unless you see our friend, and then I hope you'll help him out.
Oh, you say you use magical paper as well?
No, I haven't actually, but that is a good idea. I mean, I'm not entirely sure about your name, and she points to Oren, but I do know the rest
Talon.
of you. Talon. That might work. I shall try, but I do think I know the rest of y'all. No, I was talking about sending an actual person. I think you've seen them around.
There's plenty of persons around, yes.
Well,
The long-tailed friends?
no, I was talking about the beggars.
Oh, those. Yes.
Beggars, pickpockets. If you give them some extra gold, you could get them to do whatever, most things you want.
Understood.
Now, I don't want to keep y'all any more than I have to. You can go speak with Jax about clothing if you need to, judging by the excellent tailoring on Talon there and on Master Virant. I'm not entirely sure you need our services. Should that be the case?
I'm a fabrics merchant.
Obviously. Now,
Dara, dear,
yes.
do you know a place where one can get, and he'll wrinkle his nose slightly, masks in this city?
Well, there is
For a mask ball.
here. Can ask.
I was about to say the dungeon shop.
Oh, I already have a mask.
And she pulls up the
No, not that one.
Oh,
Well, you
And
can
she
ask
puts
that
here.
on, it might be poisoned.
why would
Excellent.
someone poison a mask?
I'll explain all that later.
Well, you can ask Jax about that. We have several finely made masks here.
Excellent.
Miss Bleakwood, is it? I do,
Yes.
if we are all concluded here right now, there is a friend of yours that would like to meet you in the sitting room just opposite here.
Alone?
Oh no, your party can join as well.
And you can see her like, oh god.
I was just asked to let you know if y'all accepted the job.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Thank you for having us, lady. You're very pretty.
Well, thank you, dear. You can call me Dara.
Miss Dara, lady. Miss.
Oh, that's a good idea, Ramus. There's just a message there. Can we ask if she has info about the sewers?
Yes, you can ask.
One last thing. We were in the possession of some information, regarding some kind of troublemaking in the sewers. A plan that, well, we haven't been able to figure out exactly what, but we heard it from, the source of distraction.
Right.
That was, well, yes, the people that we heard it from were causing a distraction to allow some other plan to, come about. Would you know anything about that, dear?
Talon there, you're gonna have to be a bit more specific than that.
Did you hear about the kerfuffle in the square? We were involved. I'm sure you knew.
Yes.
We were involved if you knew about the kerfuffle. Those bad actors that we, detained, said that they were a distraction for another group that were doing
Right.
something in the sewers. We haven't quite figured out what yet.
Well, that depends on what you want to do about it.
Well, that depends on whether it's your kerfuffle going on there, or your shenanigans, or
Oh no,
shenanigans that we'd
they're
rather
not
stop.
any of mine. No. The sewers are vast and stretches under the entirety of this city. Now, if you're talking about the people in the square, now they were part of the Tarnished.
Yes, I know.
We don't like those.
And Well, as far as I can tell, again, sewers are not my part of my jurisdiction in the city, but as far as I can tell, they have something going on down there, and it might be connected to other things that you were asked to do. Like I said, I had a little bird listening when you were talking to the mayor yesterday.
Of course you did.
Oh, you even agreed to them. You're sitting right there.
Huh. Well, as far as Tarnished are concerned, I'd like to see them wiped out. So,
But be careful on the sewers. They are old and, well, sewers.
it's
I'd
all sorts of
say
dangers.
if you head down there, well, you can basically pick any of the manhole covers around here, dive down, and head north.
Thank you.
Again, I don't have eyes down there. It's not my territory. I can't tell you exactly what's in there.
I mean, also to be fair, who wants to have eyes down there?
Also true. It is a smuggling route, though, so I really should get on that, but haven't gotten around to it yet. My birds tend to die in the fumes.
Have you considered employing leeches?
I don't employ those. Those pop up anyway.
Mm.
Now, Shu.
Oh,
She
Yes.
starts pushing Oren.
Yes? Yes, of course.
Now talk to Jax if you need masks or clothing or anything like that.
Which room did she say there were people in?
Right across from in the hallway. As you step out, Jax has been in the corner here, and he's gonna step down from the door and look at you all.
Jax,
Yes, darling.
would it be possible for you to acquire us, each mask for this mask ball? I'd personally appreciate a, bunny rabbit, if you can.
I can absolutely see what I can dig up here. Oh, you can
Oh,
come.
hey, I had no idea you were a cottontail.
Oh, well, you learn something new every day.
Well,
I feel that that comment passed over so many heads right now.
yes,
Mhm.
probably. Well, if all of you really want some that, okay, Dara, out of my mouth. If I can absolutely give all of you exactly what you want, darlings. Masks, you say? Or a cotton
Yes,
tail
masks.
mask?
Bunny rabbit mask for me. I don't know what the others might want, but I have plans.
Well, you can follow me if you want, or I can. But that accent is hard to drop. Come on.
I mean, I don't mind having Dara in my.
Oh. I can
no.
I can give you all the fineries that you want, darlings, or you can come with me and we can pick something out.
I am chaperoning Flo right now, so it may take a while. We've got a meeting to attend.
But at the same
Well-
time, what selection do you have?
There are many plays put on in this place, and parties and balls and feasts. We have animal masks, we have theater masks, we have carnival masks. I think we could find something for anyone.
Excellent.
Joe,
Yes.
as the door opens, does she know who's inside?
You haven't seen him yet.
Do I smell who it is?
Give me a perception check.
Not
Oh,
one,
the
two.
odor.
The odor.
Oh no.
That's a nat 20.
Almost as soon as the door opens, you recognize the smell. It's tinged with a little bit of adrenaline and blood. But there's also a very distinct wet fur scent.
Oh.
And I'm also gonna say with a natural 20, you recognize the same scent from the rat you met this morning.
So she will just drop Oren's hand, basically, and run inside.
Yep. And
Let's see.
on this seat, you see Akitis.
Yeah, she will basically run inside and basically kind of jump on him and like
Like,
tag wail, like just wagging.
Blakewood, you're heavy.
And she looks up at him and she's like, I thought you were dead.
Carnis is going to saunt after is because really, what the hell?
I got out in time.
Did you get my bird?
I did.
Oh, and she gets off him like, I'm so sorry. I got really worried.
He pats you on the head a bit.
Stop. Sorry, my cat is being a prick.
Well, glad you got out. Glad you got out as well.
What happened?
But 3 decades of stress and well, it was time to get out.
So there's nothing wrong in Dra?
Sorry. No, there is plenty wrong in Rohan. But
Not one of them wanted to tell me where you were.
And I'm very sorry. And she kind of touches some of the earrings that she accidentally stole.
don't worry about this. No. Well, long story short, because I don't want the walls to have ears. We're gonna face some expansions from Dram in the future.
And Flo will look behind her at her new family. And you can see her fists clenching a bit, like her nails are really digging into her hand.
Yeah. Faye told me about it.
Of course he did. How was he?
He wants me to go around biting more people. He said he wouldn't mind if I bit more people.
Oh. I thought he'd actually lost his mind. No. You saying he was alive when you left?
He was, yeah.
That's good.
But the letter I sent with the rat makes me think that he might work with the hags more than he likes to share.
You see a kid stands up and you see him wince a little bit, putting a hand to his ribs, and then he looks out through the window real quick and back at you, and then lowers his voice. The deal we made, the deal struck with the hacks, was to keep Droam safe. Make it a sanctuary for our kind. Sora Terasa is threatening that.
The oldest one?
Aye.
The old-looking one, basically.
Yeah. She wants the draconic prophecy to come to pass, and we'll stop at nothing to make that happen. Including expanding Droam's borders into the rest of the 5 kingdoms and threatening the peace we've worked for.
Is it? But the other hags isn't in on it?
I don't think so, no. Now,
Sounds like you need an assassin.
Did you say the draconic prophecy?
I. Apologies. It's a myth. Long ago, some scrolls, some papers were found of the dragons of Argonessen talking in riddles about some grand plan for the world. It's ridiculous.
But not ridiculous enough for not a hag to believe.
Sora Terasa has always believed in strange things. The one I would worry about is the younger one, Katra.
What about Sora Maenyo?
She goes where there's conflict.
True.
If she can start a war, she'll join it. If it means keeping the peace and she gets a fight, she'll do that. Now,
The old one said something about me being in her way.
that's not a good thing. If you're in her way, she wants to take you out.
And you can see Flo's ears going all the way down.
You're fine. But I would move quickly.
Does this mean I'm on the run again?
Perhaps. I wouldn't say running. As long as you move ahead of Yafe's tigers, you're fine.
I might also warn you, and she turns around and she points at Remus.
Yafe bit him.
Congratulations! You're the second he's bitten and let live.
I mean, it helps that I nearly beat him in a fight.
Impressive. Well done.
I mean, I would have won if he didn't decide to turn into his giant panther form.
Yes. But that also
There's only
means...
so much. There's only so much I can lift. Although since then I have toppled a giant mushroom and thrown a tree creature into an abyss.
Strong. I'm a rat. I cannot do that.
I mean, you can do a lot of other things, though.
True, but I might even be able to beat you now, Flo.
I only won because I kind of picked up the rat and shook it.
Oh, I know. I'm just telling you that I cannot do that anymore.
What do you mean you can't do it anymore?
I broke the deal with the hags.
And that means what exactly? Sorry.
I'm sure, traveling with Flo, traveling with someone that Yafe bit, you know what lycanthropes can do.
Yes.
Well, the commander's deal with the daughters of Sorakel gave us a fourth form.
Ah.
And I broke the deal. So I cannot do
Means
that
you
anymore.
can't do it.
I cannot do the Rat King transformation anymore.
It's unfortunate.
But that also means that the others might not be as eager to break the pact as I was.
Durin said he would rather die than...
Aye. Yafe might break, but I'm very glad that he was still alive when you left.
Jericho, I'm pretty sure won't break the deal.
I don't know. Jericho is unpredictable. She might if it benefits her. She may not if she values the power more than anything else.
If we start a new war, people will start seeing us as monsters again.
Yes. And that is what the High Templar wants.
Well, not necessarily, though. If there's a war, you just need to put a spin on your image. Well, sullying your enemies.
You see, like, you can see the light bulb go off in his eye, in his brain, just... Right. Yafe was going to lead the first wave. If my family stands up to the tigers and try to fight, perhaps we might garner sympathy.
The poor persecuted lowly rats.
Against...
Making a stand against the tigers that are running rampant.
Exactly.
You'd be heroes. You could rally the non-lycanthrope people behind you.
Hopefully that's far in the future. However,
Of course.
I'm glad you got out.
Achilles.
Mm.
I know that the Dark Pact really doesn't like the hacks, and I might have read some of the letters I wasn't supposed to read that I found out my mother is from there.
Right.
I might have talked to some of them, including my mom.
You're free to talk to whoever you want.
Just don't tell Yaffe or Durin.
As it stands right now, if I see either of those two, well, one of the two of us will probably end up dead.
What I wanted to say is you can most likely ask the Dark Pack if they want to help if it comes to that.
That's an
And you
idea.
can always call on me too.
I appreciate that, Blickwood. No. As much as I enjoy the company of the younger generation, sitting up kind of hurts. So, be on your way, please.
How injured is he?
He's twitching like back and forth, and when he stood up, you saw him clutching at his rib and wincing. And it's kind of hard to tell. He has so many scars already that it's hard to tell which ones are new and which ones are old.
Aaron's going to put a hand on his shoulder and
You see
sort
him
of give him
twitching.
a friendly pat and just go, hang in there, as he casts healing word at 4th level, giving him 13 points of healing. If possible, he would target those ribs.
Yeah, you see Akitis starts standing a bit straighter, and you see him moving a little bit, like twitching back and forth. A couple of the cuts on his face just heal up. And oh, thank you. It's the first time in a month I can breathe properly.
Well, if you breathe properly, you can get better rest and hopefully heal up more.
I did not have the coins to go and get proper healing.
Of course.
No.
Rest up. Be careful.
Can I give you a hug before I go?
Sure.
And she will hug him. And she will try and sneak a health potion into his pocket.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
God, she's not good at that.
It's loading.
That's a 14.
You managed to stick a health potion in his pocket, and then looking back, you see him look at you, crooked smile, and just gives you a quick wink, and then a pat on the head.
Only reason she's good at the sleight of hand is because he taught her.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Stay safe, Akiris.
Always. Now,
And do well.
if I heard correctly, you have sewers to explore. Have fun with that.
And you can see her, like, Brooker nose upwards, being like, ew.
It's not that bad. I live in those from time to time. But per the dwarfs, though. And in front of all of you, Akitis starts shimmering slightly and twisting a little bit until eventually just into a rather large black dwarf rat that you saw this morning.
Yeah.
And he turns around and hops out of the window.
Well, I was going to feed you a piece of bacon, but you've already scampered off.
So, sewers
Masquerade ball?
and masquerade ball.
Well, I know.
Orange, you can see that Flo is trying to put on a smile.
Well, I know Oren is very happy to look at clothes.
Yes. I have plans.
Well, I'm sure you want to talk to Jax about it. And I'm
Yes.
sure Jax is happy to tell you all about his clothes and masks.
Yes. Well, let's find him, shall we? Oh, he's right there.
Hello.
Hi.
He sticks his head
Hi.
in through the door. Are you finished talking, darlings?
Yes, dear.
Well, excellent. Now, masks, clothes, and accessories.
Just the mask for me. I'm going to make my own gear.
Right. Now, I think I have the perfect bunny rabbit mask for you. Now, did anyone else want some form of animal, or are you fine with whatever I can scrounge up?
I think I'm
Yeah.
fine with whatever.
If you had anything dragon related, that would be cool.
I do think I have 2. Or 3. No, I have 3. 1 copper, 1 silver, and 1 black.
I'll go with the silver.
Well, it's
Is it actual silver or?
no. It's just painted silver.
It could be the good irony.
I was thinking that. Let's go for silver.
Well, one bunny, 1 silver dragon. I mean, I could take you up to where we keep them if you're interested. And you can rummage through on your own time. Or no, we can keep talking down here. Yes. Either way works for me. I don't have any plans today. And you're such excellent
have-
company.
Do you have any idea what you want, Rumless? Do you want a dragon as well?
Remus.
Remus, sorry. Very confusing. It's getting late.
All good.
A dragon sounds good.
All right. Well, for the little lady and the fine gentleman in the black suit.
I'm fine with whatever, really.
Andy died.
No. I have absolutely no preference.
All right, 2 dragons, 1 bunny, and 2 whatevers coming right up.
Craren,
Yes.
you can correct me if I'm wrong.
And you can see her making herself very small.
Go on.
I I think a fox mask would be really nice on you because you're very sly. And it would also fit with Oren since he's a bunny.
And you can see her trying to like make herself smaller and smaller.
Flattery and backhand compliments will get you everywhere, my dear.
Thank you. I think.
Okay, so 1 fox, 2 dragons, and 1 bunny rabbit. I'll see what I can do, darlings. Will you be waiting here, or shall I come by the pikeman's arms?
What time is it, really?
It is.
I'm genuinely curious, as in like player thing, for like how much day is left.
It's still mid-morning, so it's not even noon yet.
It is. I'm going to say we should be approaching noon-esque.
Yeah, I'd say it's about 11 a.m. Roughly 10:30, 11.
Okay. Yeah.
We could have lunch here.
We could definitely have lunch. We should have lunch.
We should have lunch. I'm starving.
Well, we do have an excellent room that you can use. It's normally the gambling room, but if you want, I can order lunch for all of us, and then I can look for masks for you while you wait.
That would be wonderful.
Well, follow me then. This way.
Excellent.
Oh, Oren.
She will wait until everyone else has left the room.
Yes.
And she will go into her bag and she will rummage a little bit and take out the herbalist kit.
Be right back.
And she rummages through it and she will give you a small little pouch.
Oh, thank you. What's this?
It's catnip.
Oh. Thank you.
It kind of works on Yafe when he's mad. I usually kind of put it either in his food or just around his clothes, really. As a thank you for
Are a gem. An absolute gem.
and he usually becomes very happy and a little bit zoomy.
Yes. I love this. Thank you.
and I think it's better than to sew his mouth shut.
This is true. Yes.
You can also become docile.
Oh.
Elios will be starving
Yes.
if he becomes docile.
Oh, Ilios is probably very well fed at the moment from our
Yeah, that is also true.
I just love how I just love how Joe is smiling from ear to ear.
Oh no, I remember a time when you first met Yafe, and Oren did the same to him.
Yes. Oren does that. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, she does have her emergency catnip on her.
Alright,
That's great.
in the interest of, unless you want to roleplay the lunch, which is going to be excellent, you are led into this room that has there's 3 tables, several chairs, 2 couches, thick plush rugs on the floor, and Oren, you notice it's this room over here. Hello, let me ping.
I
There it is.
Okay.
Looking at the tables, Oren, you recognize the telltale signs of a wooden surface that has been hit by dice often. There are also drawers underneath the tables, and having been in enough gambling dens, you know that they probably hold decks of cards in locked boxes and dice also in locked boxes.
Do you play?
You asking Jax?
Yes.
Well, I play when the person I am entertaining plays.
Understood.
But I've been known to roll a die or two.
Me too, but how to word it? Not for my own pleasure.
Two of a kind then.
Losing spectacularly tends to give one's opponents a false sense of security.
And helping someone win fantastically tends to line one's pockets if you're the one helping.
Lucky charm.
I've been known to be a lucky charm or two, yes.
Clever.
What was it? Fortune favors the bold?
Fortune favors the fearless?
If you say so.
But yes, we can, unless you want to roleplay the lunch, we can
I think we can.
fast forward a bit
wait.
until, and then each of you can put a masquerade mask in your inventory. You can make it look however you want.
Excellent.
Each going to be worth 25 gold pieces.
Excellent.
Well, good luck finding me one, Joe.
25 gold, you say?
Yes.
For the lot of them or each?
Each.
Okay.
They are very expensive masks.
No, naturally. I'm just verifying.
Do you want me to take that out of party funds so that everyone doesn't have to pay for it off their character sheet?
Oh no, you're borrowing
That
these.
makes sense, I guess.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
if we just
Jax.
borrow them, don't worry.
Jax will point out these are not yours to keep, but should they go missing, well, I guess we can afford to replace one. It's fine.
I don't quite swing that way anyway, so you will be getting this one back.
Orin is going to immediately put. Sorry.
But not that I'm opposed in any way, sense, shape, or form. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it's not quite my personal flavor.
Orin is immediately going to put his on.
Fabulous, darling. Fabulous. You look amazing.
Just you wait until I have the outfit to go with it.
I hope you come by tomorrow before you go to the mayor so I can see all of you in all your splendor.
Well, we'll start putting on the masks eyes on both Remus and Romulus just to see.
I think Romulus just have a look in the mirror to kind of see how it looks. Very dragony.
Yes, very dragony, very well made. One of those like kind of carnival-esque type, but the dragon ones are made out of shaped leather. Probably took a good month to make one of them, because you have to soak the leather and then you have to shape it and it has to dry in that shape. And
This is probably the most expensive piece of clothing I'm wearing right now.
probably
And it
is.
might as well have been a cod piece.
Oh, I assure you, it's never been in. Actually, never mind. I don't know where it has been.
Good to know.
But they are cleaned each time they are returned, so do not worry about that.
Good.
You look very good, Romulus.
Thank you. Is Flo wearing Is Flo wearing her one?
I don't even know what she got, so...
What did she get?
No, that's up to you. She wanted a random one. She had no preference.
No, but what does Lillith want?
Ironically enough, it would be funny if she got the opposite of a wolf. So basically like a sheep.
Yes, a sheep or a deer.
Yeah, deer. Deer would be fun with the antlers and stuff.
Yeah.
And you can see her touch the antlers and you can see her ears going back. Like her ears going all the way down like, I wish I had antlers.
Well, your mask is really cool too.
And Remus looks very dragony.
Yes,
And I
yes,
mean,
he does.
And I mean, he can also breed.
And she kind of looks at you for a long time, Remus, just realizing I gave a dragon mask to a psychic breeding dragon.
Yes, yes, he is. It'll be fine. I'm curious what the rest of the outfit will end up looking like, because I don't really go to these types of things, if you haven't noticed.
And you can look at Flo, and again, she looks like a train boy, kind of, except for the corset. And she's like, looks down at her clothes, looking back up at you and Remus, and be like,
We kind of stick out like a sore thumb.
and then looks at the elves that are very nicely dressed.
Yeah,
And
Romulus
then-
will
and
get
then
what he's
Jack
carrying.
being like, yeah, we kind of
What
stick
on
out.
earth makes you think?
Yeah, have we like just pointed out how there's us three who look like we've been on the road for quite some time, a little bit on the rugged side, and then we got you two, very pristine, suit and all like well presented and flawless. There's quite a big divide here in the party in terms
There's-
of fashion sense.
There's nothing
Oh.
stopping you lot from dressing up.
Oh, I intend to make the three of you suits, don't worry.
I'm just saying that it's not a good idea for
And she looks at all three of us.
any of us to have nice clothes that break.
If they've got self-healing,
My
What color
clothes
has-
do, but I
Exactly.
also have had these clothes for a very long time. It was actually, I think it was Durin that made sure that they don't break as often because apparently something with female dignity.
Ah, makes sense.
on top of that, like self-healing clothes is a very handy thing to have.
It really is when you break your clothes very often.
And you can see Flo
Yeah.
being like,
I guess we're ready, kind of, except Orin having to make us suits.
Well,
But
that's
first,
easy
lunch.
enough. Yes, lunch. Or I assume we have had lunch.
Yeah, we might have. We might have had lunch, but
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so lunch have already happened. I just figured we were talking before lunch, and then lunch would happen. But yeah, that makes sense.
No,
Uh.
I saw it as you were talking while eating, so
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
Good go.
all right.
So, I have a bit to do. I think he says, and he's going to pull out a tape measure while, just before you guys leave and actually take all of your measurements except for Kraren's, because I assume Kraren is going to wear his suit.
Yes.
These two have their outfits. But yeah, he's going to take measurements and then, nod to himself. Just favorite colors?
Or a screen, maybe?
Oh, that would look lovely. Yes.
Trying to think what would go with the silver. I feel like a lot of things go with silver.
So, which is
Except
essentially
werewolf.
one way to say grey.
Gray, black, white.
Hmm.
Maybe not white.
Yeah,
Maybe white.
maybe. I feel like if it were just grey, it would kind of be too grey. Maybe white.
Yes, white. We could match.
Yeah.
But Oren, you will have to say a proper three-piece suit, black, maybe with maybe pinstripe.
Or just, a pale, silver shirt.
That might also work.
What about
To,
you, Remus? Should you wear red?
I think he'd look dashing in red.
That and in case if it punches someone, it wouldn't show.
Maybe a dark burgundy then.
You mean in the event that he should walk into something sharp?
Yes.
Black
Okay,
is
okay.
fine.
Black, you said?
Yes.
Right. Then we'll make the twins match, perhaps?
Match or contrast?
Like
Oh
night
yes,
and
one
day?
white, one black. One
Yeah.
white, one black, yes. That works. And, Flo in a forest green.
it's kind of sad that the one person that doesn't want to stick out the most is sticking out.
It happens.
A little splash of color.
Yes.
All right. Well, with that decided,
Alright.
you have about a day and a half before you need to be at the mayor's ball.
How long would it take to actually sew that? Because
About a
let's
week?
not even. Yeah, I was about to say, let's not even talk.
No. You see, cut fabric can then be mended together.
I'm not arguing that part. It's more of a actually sewing these things.
Yeah.
Hand sewing nonetheless because reasons.
Yeah. No,
Jesus.
I imagine cut fabric can then be mended together a foot at a time, in fact, because you can mend something about mend rips that are about a foot long. So I imagine since that takes a minute, these suits would not take very long at all, so long as he's got the cutting right and the patterns right, which he would, because this is what he does.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Yeah.
Gives you plenty of time to explore the sewers first.
Yeah, he does in fact intend to stay up that night and then sleep during the day before the ball, if he can.
Sure.
Or rest. So they basically have their breakfast, and then then he'll take a long rest. Is the plan for him, if that works for the others.
Yeah. I mean, Craren isn't going to object.
But that does mean that we've got the whole rest of the day to explore sewers.
But that is also true. So question is, do we want to, it's whatever o'clock, do we want to start something new? That's the rather
It's about
fair question.
noon right now.
No! It's fucking past 10
I know.
on a Monday evening.
Get out! Enough!
I know.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, do we want to start anything major now, today, now? Or I'm game for anything. I'm not in a hurry to do anything. Rest of
I
the crew.
do need to nap before the groomer comes today, but they don't come for another few hours, like at 6:35, and they don't come till 10:30.
What I was
So
going to
I've got
do
some time.
when you were ready to move to the next phase, I was just because Dara told you to find a manhole cover, and
Yes.
it's basically like not even 2 minutes walk from the front door of this place to the nearest manhole cover.
That works.
So we can actually, I can
Excellent.
actually move you, I think, to the.
Before you do that, considering we have things, Craren will, hopefully, person will still be around doing things, right?
Yes.
Can Craren procure, or at least find the whereabouts of a scroll with fireball?
Absolutely.
Craren is willing to pay.
Depends on who you're asking. Jax is around.
Yeah.
He's basically watching you the entire time, being an attentive
Is
servant.
information bitch around?
Yes. She's in her office, yes.
Craren is going to go back into the office and just flat out just dryly, because there's nothing amazing between these two people. There's like, I do business, you do business. We don't necessarily like each other, but we can do business.
How can I help you?
Do you happen to know the whereabouts of a scroll of fireball?
How much are you willing to pay?
I have no idea what the price of that is.
3rd level spell, 200 gold pieces.
I'm going to assume that Craren is going to dish that out.
Alright.
Just as a token gesture, obviously.
Ish. Accepting your coin, Dara turns, looks at you for a moment, walks over to the chest under the window.
Yeah.
You hear clicking of the lock, the groaning of the hinges, and some rummaging. And she picks out a leather scroll case, closes the chest, locks it again, hands the scroll case over to you. And please don't read this in my office.
I wasn't intending to. I have some deciphering of it to do because I got a proposal earlier regarding the procurement of this for magical studies, actually. So it will be a change of pace. So yeah, I
Well,
did
you
not
said
expect that this morning, but you know.
if you set a building on fire, make sure it doesn't spread here. I do need my documents.
Oh, naturally. More of a... I was not expecting to be adding teacher to the role of my... to the ledger of things I do, but here we are.
Well, I do have to make sure to put that in your dossier then. Teacher, Rerent.
You make that sound fancy.
Well, judging by your outfit, you are fancy.
Flattering, much like anything else in your life, will get you places. In this particular scenario, I wouldn't say fancy. You know my line of business, and I know yours. It's not fancy.
No.
It's cold, calculated, and dirty. And I want it no other way.
Man of my own heart. It is ever so much fun.
It is. It's quite invigorating. Now, and he rolls it up and puts it into his pocket. Thank you, and have a splendid day.
You too, Master Rerent. Now, I do hope
Until
you're
next time.
successful. I hate for people who burn post offices, all that information lost.
We shall do with unsightly businesses not at the masquerade, but I'm willing to say that miscreants will be dealt with appropriately in due time.
I appreciate you. And, well, you know where my offices are. If you ever need my services, we can talk shop.
And Crown is going to leave a sheet of magical paper, some ink, just for the sake of argument, because Dara mentioned that no, I haven't used that one before. It's like, here, it's time to pick up a new hobby, and then he's going to leave.
All right. Close the bloody door behind you, miscreant.
Yeah, that happened.
Right. Like I mentioned, there's a manhole cover not 2 minutes walk from the front door of the Dawn Hall.
Yeah.
So if you want, I can move you to the sewer map and describe it to you as the last thing we do this session.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
You find a circular manhole cover seemingly made out of iron. It's slightly rusty and it takes some finagling to get it open. And the first thing that strikes you is the conspicuous lack of an odor. There is stale water and mold, but no other scents you would normally associate with sewers. And
Do
as
people use these suits?
And as you climb down the ladder, you find yourselves in a strange area. The area is like the space you're in. It's covered in algae and bits of mold, but it is almost clean. You see a fireplace or a fire pit next to a wall between two ancient pillars. On one wall, you see what looks
Why
like...
is there a huge face in the green?
That is a statue.
Naturally, of course it is.
You, looking around, you find an ancient statue looking up at you from the murk in the water, moving slowly past you. There are statues hanging from ancient walls, and equally ancient pillars holding up the street above you. Alongside the ladder where you came down, a destroyed mural stands. And there's graffiti in between the ever-bright lanterns affixed to the wall.
Would you say that this is a city under the city, as in the city above is constructed on the city that used to be?
That is a fair assumption, yes. It looks like the room that you're currently in was some form of either gallery or shop. And the ancient walls of the area are now load-bearing for the street above. Looking across, you realize that where the water is currently flowing was a street. And where you're currently walking was probably a rooftop at some point, or the second floor of a building. And as you take in this new area, you hear singing, soft humming, and then the swooping of a brush against stone. As around the corner comes a trio of goblins with brooms. And that is where we're gonna leave this session.
Would you say they are mind goblins?
Yes, and that's where we're gonna leave this session.